Again, some of the people they choose to work for them or represent their gang stalking, they're just, totally idiots. It's just hilarious. And like I said, some of the people, where I get a lot of, I guess, material. I don't know. I call it that, my material. But this idiot. All right. So like I keep saying, you can use my words. Go ahead. Normally, if you you don't steal other people's jokes, but mine's really aren't jokes. It's just they come out funny because what they're doing is so hilarious. So these aren't jokes I've written, but I guess it's freestyle or whatever you want. There's no such thing as freestyle comedy. But I'm just talking shit, basically talking shit. So this because it's stupid, and I'll explain what I mean. So this idiot, he's using I promise you, because I've commented on this channel when I thought, like I said, mostly, he might have made a video that I agreed with, so I started watching. And as usual, like I said, poor fella, he might have been already in the program, but he's in it now, right? So you know how I keep talking about how the whole world will see, and at first they took it as a joke, like, like, oh, you're being too melodramatic, or, it's no big deal. No, I'm like, no, it is, and it's gonna be recorded throughout history. And then, like, they're saying it like it's not. They didn't see it like what I was seeing. Like, nah, if you know anything, like when people, like talk about great victories, you got. And they always study it, like you study Shang Tsung and shit like that. You're going to be studied as what not to do. That's what y'all. I know y'all think because y'all little people. I don't mean stature, but physical stature. But yeah, they won't know your names. It's just they won't even. But and the ones in charge though, how nowadays everything's so connected because of social media. You probably could directly talk to someone who years ago you would have never met in person, or you still wouldn't meet them in person nowadays, but you wouldn't even talk to them. No communication. Just orders would come down, and like orders from the general. You would never meet the general your whole time in the career in the military unless you're work for him. You're the private who drives them or something like that, or a sergeant. But anyway, so it's this the idiot. I don't know what's his deal. I think he's one of the ones who's at first he's working with him, but he's coming from the angle he doesn't trust none of them, right? So, and he's one of the ones whose videos, I think maybe he had police videos about brutality. And his, though, as I started watching more, he's actually one of the ones I was talking about who would get you killed if you followed his advice for the anyone who doesn't have their own street, knowledge of their own that they grew up with, got from people they your neighbors, your friends you grew up with, but if you're listening to this chump and you don't know anything for your own, whether you're dealing with police, your family members, you gonna get yourself fucked up, listening to this idiot. He's one of these ones trying to get you to try to debate the cop on the spot. And like I said, the best thing, like any motherfucker with street knowledge knows, is to not get have contact, period. He's trying to get you to argue that they should have never, yada, yada, yada. And like I said, it's just little things, any motherfucker from the street know you shouldn't do. Just it's not trying to avoid it, but like they did in New York, that was the whole problem. They would grab people and, stop and frisk. No matter what you did, motherfucker might just literally, there was people they said would just step off their door stoop, and get stopped. And like I live right here, I just came out my own out. They didn't have a chance to do anything. That was the whole outcry in New York. Not all of it, but a lot of them, just was no reason to stop them at all except for the policy. And he's telling people that live in other cities, that, and usually, as usual, they did something. It might have been minor, very minor, that they could have just not even bothered them. The cop could have just kept on about his business, but he did have a reason, and anybody with sense knows, you know, why even. Yeah, and if that's the case, if he did do that, then still don't argue with him on the spot. Shit, that's when you really, you go to who you're supposed to go to file a complaint. It's not that hard. So anyway, this guy, this clown, he even used the word anybody with common sense would see. I mean, his is going all the way conspiracy theory. He saw an interview with Giuliani, right? And interestingly, he's the one who started all that shit. And I'm laughing, but it's a long story. It has to do with East Coast, West Coast, South. It's how the niggas in New York so. It's just like their attitude is like is y'all the ones swear everywhere else is y'all, we got it so hard. It's like what the fuck, y'all niggas can't even walk out the front door, but y'all so tough. But anyway, that's another something else. If all this shit wasn't going on, but so anyway, the dude points out to him where so-called Giuliani slips up right. And says he just released this video about says 50 minutes ago, but he says oh, I read tweets. It says I'm not going. I don't remember everything, but the point is he said one line where he says I read tweets where it's, people are saying well wait till Trump throws him under the bus, right? And speaking of Giuliani, he said, I read that tweet. He said, he's not going to throw me on the bus. We're friends. He's my client, blah, 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 blah. And if he does, I have insurance. And this guy's like, oh, just his conspiracy. Oh, see, he slipped up. He thinks he's watched too many movies, basically. You know how when those suspenseful movies, thriller movies, and I got this envelope. If anything happens to me, my people know to send it. If I don't, the insurance, it's going to go to the police about all the stuff you've done, stuff like that's what he didn't say that, but that's what he's thinking. See, it's a slip up. Yeah. Some of his followers are like, yep. He said he had dirt on Trump, and if he throws him under the bus, he's going to release it. And it's like finally one person with sense and no, you idiot. He's talking. It's a joke. He means insurance, literal insurance. Like if he said if I get thrown under the bus, he's talking. It's metaphorically and literally. He's talking about if he gets hit by a bus, he has medical insurance to pay the bills, the doctor bills. It's like you fucking idiot. And it's like this old man Giuliani is funnier than you, cause I've heard people say like shit, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I got insurance. I've heard that plenty of times. I never said it, but I heard people say that all the time. It doesn't matter, bro. I get insurance. If I get hurt, I got medical insurance. I got coverage. I got Blue Cross Blue Shield. It's basically. He said he was making a joke with the reporter talking. Probably was Matthews or one of them. The point was. He was saying if I get thrown under a bus, he wasn't talking about an effigy or metaphorically. He was talking. He know what it means, but he was just joking. Like if I get thrown under a bus, I got insurance. But anyway, the point was. He's with this gang stalker shit. Like I said, they don't understand we're not laughing at them. It's because we're mean people. We just laugh at people. I got another example. If I see someone, I'm right behind them or something, they fall off the curb, hurt themselves. I'm not gonna laugh at them. I'm gonna, oh shit, you alright, bro? Yeah, you look like you hit pretty hard. Or if it was a female, you look like you pretty hard. You alright? But if I see someone fall off a curb because they were running right after they snatched the purse and fall off a curb, yeah, I'm going to laugh at that motherfucker. I'm going to laugh. Like, you see what I'm saying? With this gang stalking, you are trying to hurt people. It's like you snatched the purse. You're trying to kill people. Or you shoot at somebody and miss, and you started it, and the other person shoots you. And yeah, I'm gonna laugh at you. No, he got shit, but yeah, but he started this shit. He fucked up. Or you trying to do a drive by, you spray motherfuckers and run into a wall because you're not paying attention because you're trying to escape and get away with your cowardly shit. See what I'm saying? That's what. Yeah, I'm gonna laugh at you. But somebody who has an accident and runs to a wall, of course you're not gonna laugh. You're gonna, oh shit, you all right? But if you, when you're trying to fuck other people up and fuck other people and get fucked up, end up getting fucked up yourself, especially if you've been doing it and been getting away, and this time you get caught or fuck up, and or especially you get caught because you did something stupid, didn't pay attention. Yeah, I'm gonna laugh at you. That's what we're laughing at, not because we just think we're better or we're smarter. No, it's because you tried to fuck everybody up. You trying this fuck shit last week, all of this shit, and talking about, oh, we got the bombshell, we got proof, and it turns out to be big nothing. And we knew the whole time it was just because you're jealous and angry. Instead of trying to help all of us, you really just you'd rather see us all destroyed just just because you lost. I really don't get that. And they still kind of come up with more shit using stats from 2015, and then they didn't realize they were from 2015, and that once the stats come out, this just happened, that it's from 2015. Oh, they trying to erase it. That proves that you've been again, that you're liars. The mainstream media are liars, and then when it doesn't work in your advantage, you try to get rid of it. But it's on the internet. People already saved it. That you really thought this was a brand new stats for this year. I mean, and that stuff you can't hide. You tried that, so yeah, we laughing at you. You tried to again, and the fact is, it was so even funny. You don't learn your lesson. You keep doing the same thing over and over. It's like with the cancel culture. That female that got mad at Charles Barkley recently, the reporter, tried to get him canceled. Then people went through her Twitter and found out what she said, all the racist and sensitive shit she said, and oh, she ended up had. See, it's like people, it's like the rest of us was saying, like, stop trying to get people canceled. It's like that dude I was working with. That I stopped working. He agreed with that cancel type shit. I told you he's very, very too big, like 6 foot something, but very effeminate. It just he agreed with all that cancel shit. We'll cancel you. What the fuck? That's just stupid. It doesn't make any sense to fuck somebody up like that. Their job and all this for saying something. And that's how weak are you? Somebody says something to you, you want them to lose their job, this and that. And I stopped fucking with it. That's why I stopped fucking with him. I said, nah, bro, I ain't never did this in my life. Just stop fucking with a person. But it's like, no, I can't. He just like it he's just all for it. Like, yeah, it's like, dude, what man wants to just cancel other dudes? If you can't whoop that motherfucker ass, then leave it alone. But now, that's vindictive. It's like a woman who scratches up a car or something. Now this cancel culture. We gonna cancel. What kind of dude wants to do all that? It's vindictive. Let it go. I ain't putting down women. That's the way it says it in the Bible. Just, I'm just talking about what dude wants to, it's just like, come on, dude. And, so now it's like all of this shit. It finally, because most people, like, especially this younger generation that grew up with social media, they all mostly got, shit that they said when they was young on social media, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And now that they older in their 20s or, got a job somewhere and fell for this cancel culture shit. They don't even, it's like, when would they learn not to stop trying to, just other people, like, they just was so perfect, and then they forget, then it get bust out. Oh, I don't think like that no more. I apologize for it. She had to apologize. I apologize for the sensitive things I said. And, she had wrote all this stuff about Asians, the chinkies and this and that, and the Asian professor, and it's like, and then now this idiot, oh, he offended me, cancer. I don't accept his apology. And they went through her Twitter, and it's like, God damn, these motherfuckers are stupid. How do y'all follow? People like, oh, we're trying to tell you, this is not the way. Is not, this cancel culture shit, all this whole thing. Can't y'all? I don't see how did they get y'all like this? The thinking like this, like common sense and should tell you just offended about everything. Like I said, this guy making his video, oh, the common sense should tell you that this is he slipped up. It's like, no, bro, you ain't even using it right. You don't even understand. Like I said, we're laughing at y'all because you trying to fuck up everything else, and not even getting that right. That's what's so hilarious. Like I said, you snatch somebody's purse, and then you trip up because you trying to get away running and shit. Now I'm gonna laugh at your ass if you just walking along or you jogging and trip. Oh shit, you alright? Alright, let me help you. But if you did some dirt and fuck up, shit. Like this idiot. He's walking around in a circle. I don't even think he living around here. I ought to call police on his punk ass. But he a gang stalker. But no sympathy. I'm supposed to feel sorry for her, but but I'd never seen him before. I should have. But like I said, it's just, see, like I say, you doing dirt. We're not supposed to have compassion for you. That's like I said in the video earlier. You should have compassion. She's a bad no, you trying to literally, harm me. Like all they did was talk down now because your questions are designed to drive people crazy. You might not have designed them, but the people that sent you are designed, and you keep trying to just be funny and come back at me and keep talking, like we going regular tat for tat. No, tit for tat. No, bro, you fucking up. You a part of this devil worshiping little coat. That's the little motherfucker I was talking about. That be coming over here. The maintenance guy. He look like one of the munchkins. We welcome you. Lollipop give. But anyway, you can't, you're part of a cult trying to subversively take over the whole world, and you're getting offended. And that's another thing why I laugh. When you're in a criminal organization, you don't have the luxury of getting offended unless you're just that dude, that everybody know, oh, you don't fuck with him. Shit, that motherfucker run the 3rd Street, whoever they are, the 3rd Street Boxheads, the name of, one of them street gangs. Then you can get offended. Like, what you say, motherfucker? Oh, you look at me wrong? But no, y'all, these people, the little guy, the maintenance guy, you can't, because this is not, y'all little big organization, actually. That's the irony. Your organization is the biggest criminal organization in the galaxy, literally. Like the galaxy? Yeah, because it's the biggest, it's over the whole planet. I'm exaggerating, but not exaggerating the size. But y'all don't have the authority, to just straight up punk people out. Like, motherfucker, I you know who I am? You know the group I represent? So y'all have to take shit, right? I can talk shit, post these videos, and y'all can't do nothing about it. Now, if you was a regular, just like the ones that be on social media shooting each other on Facebook Live, because they're also associated with street gangs. That's what I'm saying. You're like, that's stupid. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, exactly. Why are you getting upset at me for talking shit about you? You're a criminal. You might be a 70-year-old criminal. You're still active. You can't get offended, and I'm supposed to not curse at you and be, respect you as an elder or whoever, female or this and that, or you're a professional male. No, bitch, you're fucking a terrorist, a homegrown terrorist. You don't get respect. I'm sorry your group, not literally sorry. I'm sorry that the terrorist organization you belong to doesn't afford you the respect that you want. That you can just, like, who the fuck you looking at? You know, motherfucker, you could be, well, we don't want that. But you're not honorable people. You're evil. You're just little pieces of shit. You know you can't. So either way, it doesn't work. And all I'm saying is, if I was y'all, which I'm not, I would literally just ignore it. But y'all would come back and go back and forth, and send. I see something you want to come back, and that's it. And like I said, I'm actually doing it on purpose because I know how stupid you are. I need evidence. You know, we all need evidence against y'all, and y'all just keep giving it to us. You know, because and like I've been saying, I think the arrogance came from not the fact that what you're doing is just so unprovable. It's just that you had people in positions, and that's what y'all really mad about. You're mad about the laughter. Is that your people in positions are getting fucked up and getting put out and losing their jobs, and it's all finna come out. And then, like I said, it's not that y'all was so clever we can't prove it. It's just y'all had people in the right positions, just basically to get the shit not even looked at. And it's over now. And that's what's so hilarious. You dumb bitch.